Let me begin this. What's going on, everybody? This is Joe from Black Male Talk. I told you guys that we will be back. It is the weekend, so you know we got to do some of the hottest and latest topics. And one of the topics that I want to do, I've dealt with this. Different other guys, I know a lot of men hit this topic more so than they should. So the topic that I want to bring about is she tells you she only loves her kids, herself, and Jesus. This is what us men should do. I'm going to present it to the great MOT of the Black Men Congregation. That you, of course, we're going to, we can do our talk later. But I definitely want to let him weigh on it first because this is something I know this is not something that I'm the only one who have heard it. I'm pretty sure other people have heard it. What's going on, MOT?
Oh, what's up, man?
Nothing too much, brother. What's up with this? Like, is this uncommon or is this something that a lot of men hear? That the woman telling them that, listen, I only got room in my heart for my kids, myself, and Jesus. But you're welcome to hang around. Is this uncommon or is this something that is naturally going on for a lot of men?
I mean, it's very common for women who you should never be with. She's already telling you up front that I am selfish. I'm all about me. And you can tag along for the ride if you want to stay here because nothing
Mm.
I just said included your ass, period. So if you want to stay in this so called relationship, you ain't going to get shit out of it, period.
Wow.
She was honest. She just told your ass.
But I mean, maybe she's just playing hard to get. Because and nowadays, besides other than Me Too, that you got to stay on the, low key shadows about. I mean, maybe she's just telling you that. Listen, it's okay. I have Jesus is here, and I need another man on in the physical. That I need you to be here. I mean, you sure that we're not reading it correctly? I mean, maybe
Uh,
I'm not working hard enough as a man, especially as a black man. I should be working harder to get in her heart, to be the best father, the best male figure. I should be close to how I need to be in her heart. What you got to say about that?
um, this is what I say. You know what? First of all, I will be out. Thanks for your time, miss. I hope it all works well for you. But as a guy, you come first because you're doing the majority of the work, right? Because here's the thing: if all she needed was Jesus, then what the hell is she doing with a kid?
Mm.
That's all she needed in life was Jesus. And if all she needed in life was Jesus, then why she's trying to make it look like she's bringing a hell of a lot more to the table than she is. And another thing, how the hell you telling me as a man that you already got another man before me before I even have any say so anywhere? Not only a man who I can't talk to.
Mm.
And
No.
so whenever you get in these corners with these certain type of Christian women, it's always well, it's always back to the scriptures to cover up her fucking. It's, it's kind of like throwing sand in your eyes, like the little Sandman story and shit. Like as soon as she do some wildfire fucked up shit that she knows she ain't supposed to be doing, boom, I just leave it in God's hands. I'm like, all right, man. What kind of shit is this? I mean, I heard it all my life, man. Like, this ain't nothing special. This is what happens with most women of a certain melanin content. It could be not so exclusive, but this is the people who we're talking about here, and that's the way it is, man. Like, I don't get how, and it's so disrespectful, man. Like, okay, this is supposed to be a partnership where two people are supposed to come together and build a life together. That's how a relationship's supposed to be. But you come into the negotiating phase, you're already being told, I'm already partnered up with another man who's going to let her off the hook for everything. Because none of these people are proactively responsible for anything that they do. even though they put that so-called man first. She come with kids, that's baggage, but she claimed that it's a blessing. I'm not sure how that works. And then she's letting you know that you're not going to get anything out of this, but you're welcome to try through everything that I just said. Like, I don't know how that works, man, or why it has been working, but this is what happens, man. And since people have limited themselves to one culture of women within a certain area of town, this is what the majority of people go through. And the moment you complain about it, somehow you're not strong from a man to put up with shit.
You're breaking up, brother. You're breaking up.
Hey, how about now? Better?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit, still a little bit. Sound like you're gargling underwater.
All right, hold on. How about
A little bit gargly. I'm gonna pass it over to Healthy while you're fixing it. Healthy.
Yo.
This seems to be a common talk that a lot of men, single men, who are walking into a relationship, they walk into this.
Yep.
You know, I'm not judging anybody or anything. And shit, I know I've had my ordeal, so I can't wait till my turn come around. But why is there something appealing that men are coming towards this woman, even though she's? I mean, who's at fault? Is it the man for trying to force himself into this woman's heart when she already said it might be full, or should he be playing the chase game?
Man, the best way for me to answer that is, I guess for some of us guys, man, when we want something, we just, especially when it come down to a female, come hell or high water, we gonna try to force them to like us or force them to be with us, or we just see past all the fuckery and all the red flags and try to have a relationship with these type of women. That seemed like that's what's going on. Especially if he fucked around and fell in love with her. You know what I'm saying? So the best way for me to answer this overall, man, is just try to internalize it, man. It's just like, who am I in this situation? Yeah, you putting Jesus first over me. You putting the state first over me. You putting child support over me. You putting all this shit over me. Who am I and what? And like, how can I like surpass all of this to make you want to, be on my team more, or respect me more, or love me more? Like, there's nothing I can do. There's really shit I can do. I can't do nothing to get past these other archetypes you have in your life. There's nothing I can do. So a lot of guys, they just like MOT, they move on, or a lot of guys, they try to just stick it out and just end up getting hurt in the process. You know, that's what goes on, unfortunately, because like this, I mean, I've never in my past, I've never been with a single mother, but currently this is my first relationship with a single mother, and I'm starting to notice little shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm starting to notice that I'm not gonna be a fucking priority.
Wow.
I'm not gonna, no matter how much I have been used to in my past being a priority, in this situation, I'm not gonna be a fucking priority. So it's like, it's up to me if I want to continue, or I don't know. It's a jacked up situation, but this is what we're surrounded by, you know. But just like MOT say, yo, we might have to deal with other situations in different places around the globe to where that's not a factor. You know what I'm saying? That makes so much sense when he said that, you know.
Yeah, I'm back. Can you hear me perfectly?
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm saying is that you're the fourth guy in this situation.
Exactly.
First of all, she got Jesus. She got the state. She got the dude she got pregnant by, family and friends and grandmothers and all that shit. And then here come your ass. You're the fourth guy. The only thing she needs is your resources right now.
Exactly. And she wants you to be her priority.
Only one and only you get to be first priority to her while you like 75th inside her head.
Jesus Christ. Mm.
And this is unacceptable for men to go through. It's always been unacceptable for men to go through. It's just that now we can openly talk about it. You know, so as long as we don't get flagged or whatever for hate speech. But this is what men deal with. And it's unacceptable. And you should not be kowtowing to this. You should not be falling for this.
Right.
And to some people, this is what counts as love. This is what counts as respect. This is what counts as, hey man, well there ain't nobody else around here, so I guess I'm just gonna do this. This is what happens, man. I tell people, you should pick somebody as fresh as your current situation. And nothing less than that. If anybody open their mouth about arguing and complaining about the why, how dare you ask me why about a situation that I'm getting nothing out of? Like, that's just a level of respect that people just don't have whenever they talk about these things, man. It's almost like the only way you can figure this out is that you went through this 5 or 10 times and you had to be quote unquote hurt. Or some other ridiculous notion that they bring up to try to hide the fact that, no, I actually give a damn about my time and my future. And I'm going to prove that by not settling for this situation. But there's a lot of male matriarchs out there who's going to try to shame you into not even doing that. Oh, man, you got to get a sister a chance, blah, blah, blah. I'm telling you not to do that. It's a new day, and this is not something that you have to do. Sometimes the best answer to these options is none of these fucking options. I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait until the storm clears. You don't have to go to the store once the storm is out. You can wait till the storm's over. Or are you that thirsty for the product that you don't want to wait? You want to get it right now, so you're willing to go through anything to get there. And as men in this community, we have been kind of suckered and brainwashed into it by ourselves and the things that we quote unquote follow. I'm just telling people that, hey man, you ain't got to do that. You can wait. There's nothing embarrassing about waiting until better options come around. You as a man get to make a decision like that.
I so
all
agree.
these other people and what they do, that's them. Let them go do that foolish shit. Don't you do it. Man, I see it all the time, man. When I go visit my family members, there was a couple weddings, I was a party too. I looked at the pictures afterwards and I'm like, hey man, did you see this picture? Oh man, yeah, that's for the wedding. No. Look at her face.
Wow.
That doesn't look like she's happy, dude.
Wow.
2 years later, they're broken up, half a shit gone. Why? Because he tried to make it work with a certain level of woman. And she wasn't even happy that he gave her a chance. And once properly pointed out to him that this is something that he shouldn't have done, now you want to cut everybody off because he made a mistake and he can't learn from it. So it's easier to hide everybody who told him what he should have done away from his life, so that way his decision can seem better.
I agree. I very much agree. I want to weigh in on this because I've dealt with this. Heck, I've been through this. And I was on my, before I came to, some type of realization. I try hard to appease this type of woman. I say it's a type of woman because they're more than just one type of woman who's like this, especially in the black community. See, a lot of black men have not learned how to actually start trying to put themselves first. This is why they don't mind coming in second, third, fourth, fifth. They don't mind taking a. It's like you're going to the DMV and you take a ticket, take a seat. You wait till you're called or when they need you.
It's very true.
And because it's like that, this is why you will possibly settle. You see, she told you where you stand in all this. But see, it's up to you as a man to recognize that, yo, I'm not going to play the game. If you're bringing, I've never seen somebody come to the spades table in the negative. But see, that's pretty much what's going on. And I mean, y'all can feel whatever type of way you want to feel. Say, oh, I know you ain't talking about my Jesus and me. And see, you're already full. And if the man is supposed to be the head of the household and he's supposed to have some type of rulership, well, how can that be if you already told him the people he has to go through? Mind you, like MOT said, I can't talk to your Jesus, whoever you pray to. And if you were talking to your Jesus, then what is the situation that you're in now? Why should I waste my time or even try to talk to you if I already know that you already told me that, hey, you got a snowball chance in hell getting my attention? You see, you can't get no type of respect anymore, man. And you can't say that we're making this up with MOT and what Healthy are telling you because you know somebody as of today who's going through this. Whether you go to, I've been to a wedding, you would think those damn flower girls and the flower boys and the ring boys were like cousins and niece and nephew. And I'm talking, they were 6 deep. That was her kids. And I was like, what? There would be no challenge. Baby daddy sitting right there in the doggone on the 4th row. I'm looking at my nigga like, bruh, I might have to raise my hand. This is that's when the preacher says, hey, does anybody object to this foolishness? I should have raised my damn hand. But to me, my black ass thought that was normal. Oh, well, hey, I guess 6 kids, it's not too bad. Come on now.
She got the nerve to put on all white.
Yeah. She had all white going up the damn all white and gold. I was like, where? Where in Black Honda does this rule? But see, that be a lot of you men. Y'all be settling for 4th and 6th place. Y'all pick up the phone when she on the phone. Baby, can you get off the phone? I'm talking to Charles. Who's Charles? Oh, that's my kid's 4th baby daddy. What? Baby, I'm talking on the phone. Baby, Wednesday night I gotta go to Bible study. I'm not gonna be here. Okay, sure. Can you make sure you put gas in the car? This be you men nowadays. Y'all, this is y'all faith. And y'all don't mind walking into the house of the burning building.
Exactly.
Why is it? And I'm going to start off with Healthy, but I know MOT, you're going to have a lot on this. Why is it that men are so easily willing? And I got my reason, and I could tell my sin. Why is it, Healthy, that you, as a man, you don't have no children? Why is it that you've seen a lot of your brother and your friends and people you know, good men, be willing to take 4th place when a woman already says, listen, you ain't gonna have no place in my heart? Why is it that these men are doing this?
Because a lot of them was taught, just like my single mother taught me, to put these women first. That's exactly what it is. We was taught to make them a priority. They the queen of Wakanda. They run shit. You know what I'm saying? And when you get in where you fit in, you get some pussy, just be happy with that. So sad. But I'm learning now. God damn it. So, but that's what it is, man. That's exactly what it is. We was taught to believe to put that, just like Jaheem said, put that woman first. Whoever that motherfucker sang that song, put the woman first.
Wow.
And we put ourselves dead last. We're not even on the goddamn list. So a lot of us damn fucking created the damn list and we ain't even on it. So that's where, you know what I'm saying, Black Conda is right now. That's where we at right now. And then they get mad because it's like, oh, well, you're not the man, you're not doing this and that. But it's like, bitch, all my resources is going into you. I don't have the resources to go get my education and get my shit on point. I done put all this drug money into your college education. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in the streets doing my shit to put you through school. But now you on point. You looking at me like I'm fucked up and you ready to level up in life and move on. And I'm still stuck at level 1 because I put your ass first. Got me. That's exactly what's going on, brother.
MOT. Because I know, brother. I know that y'all probably had some females that had probably taken a knee for you, MOT. And probably said, listen, I want you to come and be in my heart and live with me and my babies.
Live with me. Lord have mercy.
MOT, why is it that a lot of these men are walking into these care packages? You know how when they used to drop all those care packages for us in the military?
Oh, yeah.
Why is it a lot of these men are taking these care packages like this is the best MRE that they will ever get?
On the hand with the hot sauce. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's very simple. They're in the matriarchy. They're sexually repressed. They think that their whole value and worth in life is based upon how much they can do for women, not for self. And they're surrounded by mothers, grandmothers, aunties, friends, cousins. Everybody has this feedback loop, and they're surrounded by this shit. That's why I say any kid caught selling drugs, you should lock up everybody in that household who benefited. Every single one of them, especially the mother, because these people are fully okay with men cannibalizing themselves for their happiness. They're nothing but black widow spiders in most cases. And the most you can hope for is a woman who gets it, but she's so vastly outnumbered by the people who don't get it but yet benefit from it that it's hard, man. Yeah, I get it. I empathize with dudes all the time, man. Like most people who are engaged in all this stupid shit, they do it for women. They do it for access to women, not for them. So you got people who are middle class and above who want to come down to the fucking slums and be a part of this bullshit. Why? They get access to women because of it. And these people put access to women as such a height of their actual character. Like, I had to tell a dude this morning, this girl sitting there, he walking into a gas station buying like $50 worth of random shit. I'm like, whoa, hold up, bro. What you know, it's a Walmart around here? Like, nah, man. She told me to come in here and buy all this shit. I'm like, dude, what are you getting out of this? Nothing, man. It's just what she wanted. I'm like, all right, man, let me tell you something. All right, so how old are you? 23.
Ooh, wait.
How old is she? How old is she? 35. How many kids she got? 5. How many kids are yours? None. Okay. Who told you this was a good idea? You know, my mom hooked me up with her.
That happens a lot.
Okay. Okay. So, how old is your mother? You know, she's about 36, 37. All right. So you're 23. Your mom's 37. That means she had you at 14. That means this is one of your mama hoe ass friends that she hooked you up with. because she don't want you being shit in life, but a fucking puppet and a punk for this fucking woman. And that she cares so less about you that she would let you date a bitch with 5 kids. Just so that way you'll never reach your fucking potential. As a man who could probably take care of more people than 5 kids. But they so want to hide the fact that they ain't shit, that they're willing to destroy everything and anyone to make sure that they be the best ever. This dude just graduated from college. 18, graduated with honors. And this is what his mother thought about all of that shit. That he should date a fucking piece of shit. Cause you know he's gonna end up getting her pregnant. It's out of this world that he ain't. And now she get to have a hangout buddy while you, the guy, don't get shit out of it, but access to a woman. And since you never had this access before, this new access seemed like the best shit on the planet, right? But it's not the best shit on the planet. It's the worst thing for you. So now the best thing this dude got to do is get out of that fucking state and not have a relationship with his mother to save himself. What kind of shit is that? This is one man. I guarantee you there's more out there and a far greater percentage than you could ever imagine. This dude graduated with college with honors. And this is what he's dealing with the first year out of school, is trying to manage this girl's life. On his way to work, buying $50 worth of random bullshit for a person who don't even get, like, dude, I was talking to him. I'm looking at the car. That girl's pissed off to the motherfucker. Tell them to hurry the fuck up. So I shook the dude's hand. And I asked, like, hey, man, so what the fuck you doing for a living? She was like, man, she don't do nothing but sit home and watch TV.
Shit.
Wow.
And the mother who so-called loved this motherfucker did not even tell him, like, hey, man, you cannot date her. This is what's happening, folks. And then he don't realize life until he end up getting this bitch pregnant. I told him, every time you have sex with her, have a condom. Have a stack of condoms under the fucking pillow. If you fucking get this girl pregnant, you are fucking stuck for a lifetime. 3 of them kids by 3 different baby daddies. So she getting 3 different child supports coming in. And get this, his mother lives with him too.
Yeah, I was just about to say that, brother. I was just about to say, throughout all the stuff you mentioned about his accomplishments or whatever, the mama still gonna be in his pockets throughout this whole time.
Yes.
I still got my mama in mind. You know what I'm saying? So
God
trust
damn.
me, it goes down, bro. Trust me when I tell you that.
I gotta write this shit down, man. We want to be talking about this. We gotta do some topics about that shit. My mama is still in my pocket.
Mama still in my pockets.
My mama's still in my pocket after 30 years. Stay tuned, guys. We'll probably be talking about that tonight. We'll probably be talking about that tonight. You see a lot of NBA players, a lot of goddamn artists, basketball players, a lot of successful black men. You know, you always see their mama somewhere right there at the fucking where the players are at.
All right, my nigga.
Thank you.
All right, you be safe.
God bless you.
My bad.
We gotta get back to this. Like, I really believe the leading example is the mother. The mother teaches the children. Let's start off with the son. Let's start off with the son. She teaches him it's okay for you not to put yourself first. See, the son looks at the example of all the men that come into the mother's life, if there's any type of man. And then he understands that, listen, okay, mama don't got nobody, but you know what? Mama's still winning because mama gets her bills paid, mama's independent. And so the description of how the boy greets or thinks he's supposed to find a woman. He goes off of how he sees how his mom is. I'll tell you how deep this shit is. So because he sees his mom as she can do for herself and this is why you see a lot of these niggas don't even try to get in the house with the woman. Or they feel like, fuck, well, this is the type of woman I want. I want that strong, crazy-ass, independent woman. Because you're looking at somebody how your mom was acting. If you grew up in a household where you saw that the man was there, and this is why you see some brothers, they're like, nah, I'm not going to get in a household where we got, no. My kids are going to be under my roof. Because they seen the blueprint. But then you got the other one where it comes to the daughter, because the daughter watches the game that the mama plays with the boyfriend, her boyfriend. Sometimes these mom will go after the girl's boyfriend, and she watches that and she said, "Listen, babe, I'm gonna show you how to check this man, especially this black man. I'm gonna show you how to check his ass." Then they set up the game. This is why you see a lot of men don't try to fight against their woman in court, with the police, when it comes to any type of system, because they know one thing. Ain't nobody give a damn about your black ass like that. I'm sorry. And some of y'all can come in here and try to say, oh man, that's not true. Then I would say, then why the fuck is the black community in the predicament that it's in right now? You're never gonna hear any other type of ethnicity type of woman say this type of shit that our black woman can say. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. What you gonna say, a white woman? A white woman know that even as much as she fucked up, she just got to grab one of your black asses. Y'all think that would be a win? She can have as much kids as that damn sister wife, and y'all say, shit, I mean, fuck it, I got a white girl, I upgraded. And I ain't jocking on you, nigga. But damn it, get something that, like MOT just said, get something of your credibility. If you ain't got no kids, you got good credit, you got things going for you, you need to get a woman who meets the same type of criteria. And if she can't put you first, then put that bitch in the hearse. You like that one, huh? Don't fuck with her. Leave her alone. I had to learn that the hard way. I played the game. I went and chased after a damn woman like I was a raccoon chasing after scraps. See, that's a coon right there. You choose to chase after the scraps that is thrown before you. And until you black men start to understand that, stop chasing after the scraps that women throw you and the black community throw you, you're going to keep on coming dead last. And you see, one thing about scrap, they're always spoiled, they're always thrown over, and they ain't no damn good for you. But see, you black men, we don't know how to actually start to go out and hunt. And those of us who choose to go out and hunt in the wilderness and come back with good game, prize winnings, we can only sit there and you can only hate on them. This is why a lot of people judge them. Why couldn't you go find yourself a black woman? No. I don't. Come out here in the wilderness and come see me. But you know they won't do that. They won't do what you do because they feel obligated and entitled. I'm gonna tell you right now, black man, you're not entitled to shit, but you definitely are entitled to have to take on that type of bullshit. You're not.
Very true.
You're not. We didn't want to do this too long, but we definitely need to have a talk with you black men, just like MOT was saying. Go out, do for yourself. Just like doggone Healthy was saying, listen, man, you need to pay attention to what she's saying. Look at the background.
Mm-hmm.
It's not, a lot of you men are afraid to be alone. Let's just call it like we say. A lot of y'all men are afraid to be alone and do stuff alone.
I'm so tired of being alone.
I mean, Healthy, are we making that up about men are afraid to be alone so they just take what they can get, or what's up?
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, man. They tired, man. I don't know. It's weird, man. It's like, take the time out for yourself and build yourself up, brothers. Like, you don't have to have a fear of being alone. It's okay. Like, take that time out and build yourself up, because it's gonna come a time you jump out here and have the children and have the wife. Your ass. I'm sorry, you're not gonna have the time to be alone like that if you have the children and a wife and stuff like that. So take the time out now while you can and just work on yourself and embrace the loneliness. Like, it's okay. You're gonna be all right. Cause I'm married. You know what I'm saying? I wish I could get away for a quick 5 hours and just You know what I'm saying? Really get in a deep
Right.
thought and just, you know what I'm saying? Don't got to answer no phone. Don't got to shoot no text. Man, enjoy it while you can, man. Real talk. Real talk. Enjoy it while you can, man. Embrace it. Definitely.
MOT. Well, to have you wrap us up. What
Brothers,
is it?
we got to understand that this matriarchy, it's a culture that's not for us. It's built for them. They're going to be the beneficiaries, and we're going to be the providers for the beneficiaries.
Mm.
I'm telling you right now, there is nothing in this universe that's going to make you happy through this system. There is no upper level that you're going to be able to provide all these people around you that it's going to be enough. It's never going to be enough. You want to know why? They never should have had that shit in the first place. So when you have shit that you ain't supposed to have in the first place, there's never going to be an amount that you ever going to be fucking tired of having. Why? Because you shouldn't have had that shit in the first fucking place. Should never had it. You should never had a son who's productive and the mother living off of him. And the mother think nothing of her fucking son. So she immediately puts him in a situation to where he's going to be treading water forever with these two greedy ass motherfuckers sucking the life out of this motherfucker. One literally, well, two literally, one figuratively. And literally. It's a damn shame, man. That's why I suggest, brothers, break off, break out, fall out of formation, this formation, and go build your own shit and make your own rules that benefit you. Because this shit benefit them. And when it all goes to hell, they can always go to .gov and put your ass under that paper. But they can't do that shit if they ain't near your ass. You got to be able to learn that your peace comes first. That's all I got.
That's solid. Well, brothers, we didn't want to be here too long. We do thank you guys for joining us in the chat. We do thank y'all for the support. Again, brothers, we're going to be trying to do more stuff. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Anti. Thank you, any brother who came in today. We are growing. We are actually close to hitting 600 on this channel. You already know the main channel right now is going under strike. The strike should be over soon. We'll be able to get back to the main channel, but we'll have both channels on lock. And of course, we also have Black Men's Congregation. But for the most part, we're going to be doing more talks, especially from us as Black men, as brothers. We're going to be hitting on more harder topics that we as men need to actually speak on, that we need to actually dialogue and dialect with. Not to say that we don't ever have a little female input where they can get to say something and we get to see the opposite side, which doesn't make what we say any less valid. But sometimes we need to understand, if you're going to understand this woman, let the woman speak so that way you can hear what she's saying, so that way you can dissect and analyze where you need to tackle what situation. That's how men, real men, move. Doesn't make what we say. We don't have to talk. We can just listen. And what people tell you, we sat through a lot of different interesting shows on this panel and let people talk, and they would say, "Yep, now we know how to talk to you now." Okay. You are stupid. We are not. That's how you got to talk to them. So, you guys, we like to thank you. MOT, tell them about the congregation that we like to hold every Sunday.
All right. Tomorrow between 12 and 1 Eastern, do a show called Black Men's Congregation. It's a show that we talk about issues that Black men face out here. And hey, man, I'm just going to be completely honest with everybody, man. It is 100% okay to talk about your pain and your experiences. We don't tell them pink ribbon motherfuckers to shut the fuck up. We don't do that shit. We don't tell women not to talk about their rape and those experiences. But you got pain, too, that you go through. And there is nothing wrong with trying to figure out what you've been through and why it's wrong. Sometimes, man, you have to, it isn't the storm. It's the fact that you went from storm to storm to storm and you never had a chance to dry out. So now you suffer from hypothermia and it's 70 degrees outside and you don't know how that shit happened. I'm just telling you how it happened, man. You have a hell of a lot of shit on your plate that don't need to be there. And there's nothing wrong with saying, you know what? Today this shit stops. Today you motherfuckers gonna treat me with more respect from here on out. If I'm gonna be the one doing the work, then guess what's gonna happen? Y'all gonna be following my damn rules. That's it, man.
Okay. Very solid. Again, guys, make sure you join us. We also have the Facebook group. It's Black Men Only. We have it where you brothers can talk about business, talk about mental and physical different things going on, stuff that you want to address. We don't do no simping. We don't be talking about all that dating and stuff. But actually, we don't hardly talk about anything that deals with trying to get with females. We talk about stuff, how to get you brothers together, how to actually learn how to start networking, how to actually bring together different brothers who can resource off of each other to actually become something more better and stronger towards our movement. That is Black Men's Congregation Facebook page, Black Men Only. We have 100% Black men only. We've been doing this for a while now. We have been very successful with it. Also, along with these two pages, we also have Healthy. He's been on with us, MOT. That's one of my co-hosts. We've been doing this for a long ass time, brothers. So we're starting to we got the algorithm of how we want to do this. But thank you guys for joining us again. Again, if you're dealing with a woman and she's telling you these sort of things, take a step back. Reassess yourself. Figure out where you want to be as a man, and then take it from there. All right, guys. We'll probably be doing a show later on tonight. About 30 years later, my mama's still in my wallet. Can't wait to do that show. That sounds like a legit damn good topic, don't it?
Hey, that's a fire topic, man.
That sounds like a legit damn good topic. Y'all know us three, we can kill that damn topic. Y'all can't say we don't be coming with some topics on the fly.
Yeah, man. That's how it's supposed to be done.
Best hoe ever, right under the roof.
I'm just saying, man, we come up with this shit right off the top of our head. That's how I know people. That's how I know.
We came up with it first now. So them other channels, y'all chill. Y'all chill on that.
Please.
To let you know.
I expect to see a topic. You know how these motherfuckers,
man.
Nothing original about these people out here,
man. Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, we innovative over here, man.
I mean, just goddamn, boy. I be seeing some of our talk. I said, damn, did we not just do that show? How the fuck did?
Yeah.
And then they be getting views. Oh man, that's a great topic, man. You inspirational, nigga. He just stole it off of us. Like, come on, come on, man.
Stole the inspiration, yo.
Goddamn, man. This is how the Native Americans feel. At least give us at least shout us out, man. Give us the credit, man.
Of course not. Too much pride, man.
Fuck, man. Motherfuckers getting damn awards and shit, all kind of damn. Okay, that's how we do each other in this in the goddamn in this sphere. Don't worry, it ain't gonna always be like that. One day we're gonna be off this motherfucker doing something bigger. All right, guys. We'll see y'all guys later. Y'all take care. Peace.